Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and today we've got another Bricklink Designer Series 1 set to review. This is set number 910032. This is called the Parisian Street. And this one here is number 4 out of 5. We have reviewed the others. We've built them on live streams. They are in playlists. You can go back and watch them if you like. And this one here comes with 3,504 pieces, 7 minifigures, and it retails for $319.99. This was just released. I got it in the mail last month, so a little less than a month ago. I had to order it in February, and it arrived, you know, what is that, 5 months later? So, and the Series 2 is out, and I ordered one of those. But anyway, that's beyond the scope of this. If you've ever watched my videos before, you'll know that I do this. I give you the dimensions, we talk about the minifigures, and anything special about them. If there is nothing special about them, I'll tell you that too. And then from 0 to 10, I go over the next 5 things. That's value, creativity, playability, ease of build, and part out value. And then I do a 6th overall ranking, which is the average of those first 5 scores. And from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best, for each of those 6 categories. All right, let's go ahead and let's jump into this review. But before we do, hit the like button, subscribe, and please remember that these videos are Enzo approved. A lot of Lego buildings, especially the modular ones, they fit on a 10-inch by 10-inch platform, and you know, basically that's about 25.5 centimeters by 25.5 centimeters, or 32 by 32 studs. That is the standard. Now some of them do take up a plate and a half. And this is not really a modular, so you know, but if you look at like the Mountain Fortress, the Snack Shack, they're all different sizes. I mean, they don't follow a standard. So for this one here, it's no exception. The dimensions, it's 20 inches long, which is 51 centimeters, or it's 5 inches this way, or that's 12.5 centimeters, or it's 13.25 inches tall, or 33.5 centimeters. Now, when it comes to the minifigures, they're all unique to this set. And now we've got the owner of the bakery, and that is the guy with the brown pants, which I'm not seeing at this moment. Where did I put him? Oh, right over here, sorry. And then we've got the chef, of course, that should be obvious. And it's got this guy here. We have just a child, which should be obvious with the shorter legs. And right here. And then we've got the florist, and that's this gal here with the scissors. And then we've got the painter, and that's this guy here, obviously, because he has the paint brush and the palette. And then we've got a tourist, who is this guy here with the cane. And then the last guy that we have is another tourist, and it's this guy here. Well, these guys must be from a different era, because people don't dress like this anymore, and that's not a problem. I mean, maybe this represents Paris, you know, 50, 60 years ago, who knows. But that's the things about the minifigures. And when it comes to value, this thing does retail for $319.99. Yes, they made 30,000 of them, and no, you cannot buy them anymore directly from Lego. You have to get them on a secondhand market, which they're going for way more than $319. But at the time, I spent $319 on this, and 3,504 pieces and 7 minifigures. That makes it 9.1 cents per piece. That's a great value. The only problem is it came with 18 stickers. I don't like stickers, especially when I feel like they can print them. I understand a little bit why they didn't, because this is a limited run, but I will dock at one point and give it a 9 out of 10 for the value. Creativity, though, well, creativity is a whole different story. I don't see anything wrong with this set at all, and I'm just being honest. I like this set, and we can start at the bottom here. We got the cobblestone here. We've got a fountain here. We've got some tables to eat in front of the bar. You know, we've got the barrier here, and yeah, it got a little messed up in front of the florist. We got the florist shop. We've got the bakery. We've got a sign for the bakery, and we also have a little breezeway here with a street lamp. And I'll show you on the opposite side what's here too. But we've got all this detail, all this greenery. I love the roofs and how they staggered them. I love the chimney stacks. I think they're a little too short to be real, but you know, what the heck. It's not that bad. And I just love the detail, the little lamps here, the awning here, the signage. It all looks good. The use of the arches, the use of the brick here, it all looks good. And I like how even though they are technically together, they're not together, because the color scheme breaks it up. Like you definitely know that this right here, the saloon, as you'd say, is different than the flower shop, and the bakery's different. You can just tell, and I really enjoy that. Well, on the back side here, you see so much. You see the breezeway, you see the bakery with the cash register and the goods, you see the flower shop, you see the saloon with the stuff underneath the stairs, that's the wine bottles. Then you got the pool table up here, and you've got a table up here, kind of right in the, I guess that'd be an apartment above there. You've got a little bit of a kitchen going on here. You got a bedroom here with, well, it's not really a bedroom, it's a dresser, it's more like a living room. You got a lamp, you got a table, you got armchairs. Up here you've got a restroom. You've got a dining room table, you got a bed. You've got the artist studio up here with all his paints and stuff. And then this last little thing is another little bedroom, and you got a rooftop patio, and you've got a bedroom here with some sort of little love seat going on with a fireplace. There's so much detail in here. And the fact that they can jam 3,500 pieces into something so small really amazes me. There's so much detail because of that. I mean, there's even different color stones on the stairs and different cobblestones and stuff. So I give the creativity a 10. Playability is also a 10. You got 7 minifigures. You've got different things. Like I said, you got the saloon, you got the bistro or the bakery, you've got the flower shop. You've got so much here. You've got hours of playing here, really. And the different beds. I love the beds. I think the beds look awesome. And I might even copy that, put that in my hotel that I've got. As far as ease of build, well, again, I've said this before in other ones, I don't like the fact that this is what you get. You get a card. And the card says, scan this QR code and you get the instructions. Or you could head over to Bricklink and download them. I've done that, and it's buggy, it's slow, and the PDF, even if you download it, it doesn't like to, as you get further and further instructions, it's slower and slower. So I don't like it at all. But there's 836 steps, and you know, that makes it, you know, approximately 4 pieces, a little over 4 pieces per step. It's not that bad. And you know, when you look at this too, I think that overall the ease of build is a 7 out of 10, meaning it's not too difficult, because 5 would be average. It's actually pretty easy. There's no like special techniques. There's not, I don't remember there being any technique in here. It's just straightforward building a house, or a building, I should say. Part out value, I am going to give it a 10. And the reason why is you've got so much here. If you remember on the back side, there's a bunch of these arches, and arches are like gold. You can do so much with arches. You've got a bunch of different tiles in here. You've got windows, you've got doors. If you want to build something else, there's so much here. You got roofing pieces. They just did a really, really good job overall with the mix of pieces that are in here. So the part out value is a 10. Overall, that's a 9.2 out of 10, a very high ranking. And I'll tell you what, I do rank these ones higher, and that's because the standard sets tend to go cheap a lot of times, and sometimes they use those big old bricks that are, you know, 1x5 or 1x6x5, or the 1x2x5s, or the 1x1x5s. There are a few of the 1x1x5s in here, but not many of them. They didn't go cheap at all. So these are a great value. 7 minifigures is just a great value. And getting it for 9.1 cents per piece is really good value, especially with many of the sets averaging 12 or more cents per piece. So overall, just great. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications, leave me a comment below. Also, if you want to help the channel, you can make a donation through PayPal. There's a link in the description. Also in the links is a link to my Bricklink store called the Chip Off the Old Block, and we have about 800,000 pieces. We ship within 1 business day in most cases, and you'll get your stuff fast. And the beauty of that is you get stuff for your collection, and then I'll turn around and use that money to further my collection through the channel. So if you want to help me out and help yourself out, please do that. If you don't have the financial means, that's totally okay. I understand. Times are tough. Inflation's bad right now. And even if it wasn't and you just don't want to, that's totally cool. Here's 2 other ways to support the channel. Share a link to this video or any of my other videos on other social media platforms, and that will get the word out that it's here. Also, if you watch another video in consecutively with this one, in other words, right in a row, it'll help the channel, because the algorithm reads that as you like this channel, and if you like this channel, the algorithm picks up on that and it spreads it out to more people to try to get them engaged in the channel. So if you would do that, I'd appreciate it. All right, guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on my next video.